reading your mind.
Welcome back, Chrissy Crew, and thank you guys so much for tuning in. As you can tell by the title of this video, we are going to be reviewing the NikkieTutorials and Beauty Bay palette. This palette just released. It is limited edition, so I'm not sure if it's still on sale, but I was able to get it, and I'm so grateful that I was. This is a super cute palette. Nikki did a whole video going over the shades and how she got the names and things like that. You guys are going to see what I think about this palette, how the blendability of this is. You're going to see me create this look, and just my overall review of how I feel about the palette. So if you guys want to see how I got this look and my review of this palette, then just keep on watching. But before you go, if you haven't already, please make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can be a part of the Chrissy Crew. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button as well if you like this video and want to see more videos like this, and make sure you hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I post a new video. And with that being said, let's get into the review of the NikkieTutorials Beauty Bay palette. Okay guys, so as always, I already have my face done. It just saves me a lot of time when I want to focus on the eyes. So I did my face, and I did actually use the Rare Beauty by Selena Gomez. Again, if you haven't seen my video reviewing those products, you can check it out. I'll leave the link above here, but I am testing it out again because I did have some issues in my video with the foundation, so I'm testing it again, and so far so good. So I just want to get into the NikkieTutorials palette. When I saw she was coming out with this palette, I saw it on her YouTube channel. I was like, I have to get it. Like I have to get it. Like I wanted to try it so bad, and being that it was limited edition, I was like, no, there's no way that I'm not gonna get this palette. So I ordered it the day it came out. I was on the website super early to make sure that I could get it, and it shipped within like, I think like 2 days or 3 days. First, I just want to show you the box it came in. I think that this is so cute. When I opened it, I was like, I have to wait to do a video to look at the palette because like just the boxing itself is so cute. So it says, hello guys, it's me, Nikki. Hello. And if you know, that's her intro every time she opens up her YouTube video. I just thought the inside of this box was super cute, so I wanted to show you guys. And also in the box, it came with Back to Beauty School. Beauty Bay presents Back to Beauty School. Whether you're looking to learn something new or build upon your beauty obsessions, our handy guide will help you to brush up on your beauty knowledge. So it's like a little booklet, and it has like some tips for like your eye color, what shades kind of work well with you. I'll just read the contents. I'm not going to go through everything, but it says page 3, art class, eye makeup for your eye color. Page 4, the beauty tech edit. Page 5, best in class skincare by Beauty Bay products for each skin concern. Page 6, sex education, best in class. Page 7, the Beauty Bay app. Page 8, hair care 101. Page 9, your makeup brush cheat sheet. Page 10, what is my skin undertone and how do I find it? Page 11, skincare science. And page 12, join our tribe. So I think that's super cute. Some of it I'm a little confused why it's in here. Other than that, I think it's cute that it came with that. And also when you purchase this palette, she did include a free thingy for your phone. I forgot what these are called. So you can either have gotten the good one, or she had like one to represent the evil side that her palette is based on. So I ended up getting the good one because I'm an angel. And I can't wait to put this on my phone. It's super cute. And now for the palette. So I did open it this morning because I was like, you know what am I gonna do? Like I still have no idea what I want to do, but I was like, let me open it. And I think that the packaging is really cute. It's super glittery. It has like this cute keyhole here in the middle that shows like the good side and the bad side, and then on the back it has a little message. So it says, I am beyond excited for you to finally see this, my palette in collaboration with Beauty Bay. I'm so grateful for this opportunity, and this time we're doing it right for everybody. So I'm assuming she made another palette based on her YouTube video on this palette. I think that she came out with a different palette, and then the quality of it wasn't that great. So it says, this palette truly showcases my life and personality. You guys know that I'm all about bright and unique makeup looks, which she definitely is. But this palette also shows a different, darker side of me. I can't wait to see the looks you'll create, from dark and mysterious to bold and uniquely you. This palette is my safe place, my temple, and this never would have happened without the support of my glow babies. I love you. It also says it's a pressed pigment palette, which means it has a really great pigmentation quality. So when you open it, it comes in like this bubble wrap. So it's super secure, which I like. I didn't have any shadows break, which is good. And then it comes with this cheat sheet of the shade names. And also on it, it has like a picture of a brush and then a picture of a finger. So this indicates if it's best used with a brush or best used with a finger, or if you can use it with both. So some have a brush, some have just a finger. Oh, no, none have just a finger. Some have just a brush, and then some have a finger and a brush. Also on the back of this, it has a little note and it says, I want you to make the most out of these gorgeous shades, so I want to show you how to master their full potential. Some of the formulas work best when applied with shadow brush to build them up, while others work better when applied with the fingers. Check out the symbols on the other side to see which. Have fun creating. So I like this because a lot of times, like, some shades show better on the lid when you use it with a finger. So I like that she included this to kind of help us know like which shades will have better pigmentation with you. And now for the reveal. This is the palette. It's so cute. I love how it looks. I love that it has the dark side and the light side. I love that it has the message on the back and a little Colosseum. Oh, that's so cute. It says makeup shamers and has a middle finger. That's adorable. And then it says like Nikki here, has like unicorn. So it's super cute. It really does bring out the dark side and the nice side. Opening it up, these are the shadows. Wow. The pans themselves, they're a nice size. And also it has two mirrors, which it opens like a book, obviously you saw, and then it has two mirrors. So on the pink side, it says I am me, and it's like your regular standard mirror. And then on the evil side, it has you are you, which this is more like a magnifying mirror. So it's super cute that it came with two mirrors. So I will be using these mirrors today to help me apply these shadows. I'm just gonna go to whatever calls my name, and I really feel like the shades that are really like sucking me in is like this side over here. So that's what I'm gonna go for. I already have my eyes prepped and primed. What I'm gonna do is I'm just going to flatten this out again because it creased a little bit. I didn't set them yet because I wanted to see if there was a shade in this palette that I could set them with, and there is. So I'm gonna go in with this basic Trut shade. It's like a nice neutral shade, and I'm just gonna pat that on top just to kind of set my concealer down and give myself a little base. And the reason why I'm also doing this with my face done is because I've heard that there's like very little to no fallout with this palette, and it being so colorful and pigmented, I was like, you know what, let me test it out that way too to see, because a lot of times I do my eyes first because of the fallout, and if this palette is like that, then I don't have to do my eyes first. I can do my face first and then do my eyes. So I'm gonna go in with a fluffy crease brush. This is from BH Cosmetics, and I'm going to go into this Mila shade. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I'm gonna go into this Mila shade right here. It's kind of like a brown orangey kind of, like, for me it has like an orangey undertone. So I'm gonna use the magnifying mirror as well, and I'm just gonna lightly brush this onto my crease. This is so magnifying, like I don't even know I can use this. Feels weird. But so far it has a really nice pigmentation. Like I barely tapped into it and I got so much on my eyelid already, and it blends out really smoothly. Like it was spacey at first because the way I tapped it in, and just giving it a few kind of strokes back and forth, like it really blended out nicely. And I personally have never used any of Beauty Bay's products. This is the first time I've ordered from them. So this is really going to help me test out the brand as well. And honestly, with using them right here, like you can see how nicely that blended out and how easily, like I really don't have to do too much. I'm not putting a lot of pressure on my brush. I'm not like pressing into my lid. Like it literally is just blending out so smoothly. It's so nice. Next, I am going to go in with Amsterdam, and I'm going to take a pointed kind of crease brush. I'm not sure what this is from. I've had this for a while, and Amsterdam is this really pretty like cobalt blue, if you can say. So I'm just going to tap that lightly, and I'm going to run that into my outer corner and just buff it like right into the crease there and see how that looks. And this is very pigmented also. As you can see, it just like went right onto the crease, and it blends out super nice too. I'm just gonna go back and forth just to get that blended in here. I'm not moving it all the way to the front. I'm keeping it just kind of in the middle there and working it in the middle and kind of going a little bit upwards as well. And yeah, it blends out really nicely. Super pretty. And it's not like patchy. Like in the front here, it was like a little, it had like a couple of lines because of how I stopped it. But just taking my brush and kind of going back and forth with it, it's smoothing it out and really making it sit nicely on my eye. And the more you blend it, obviously, the more it's going to disperse on the eye and kind of lighten that color. But you can always go back in and put more to get that bold blue back onto your eye. But I want to see how the other color I used works with it before I put more blue back onto it. And there is some fall, like I wouldn't say it's fallout. I think it's more from my brush hitting it here. So I need to be careful with that and not having my brush like too close to the lower part right here, because I definitely don't want all that blue there. And I just switched to the other mirror because personally that magnifying mirror is just a little too weird for me. I can't even do it. So that's blended out to where I feel like it's pretty good. But I think what I want to do now actually is I think I was going to use this ill color, which is like this green, but I really like this plot twist color. So I am going to actually put that on my full lid in here. And I'm going to take a fluffy eyeshadow brush and I'm going to use that to pack it on my lid because I think that it's super cute. It's going to look like really nice. It's going to give me like that kind of 90s vibe, which is cute. Like my hair today and this color is giving me like Spice Girl vibe. I like that. And I like the shade. It's very pigmented. I like how it sits on the eye. I think that it's super nice. Like the shade color itself is just like a nice baby blue color with like a kind of whitish undertone, if that makes any sense. But I really like it. It goes on really nicely onto the eyelid. And again, it blends out. And I'm just packing it on and then I'm kind of like swiping it upwards just to kind of clean that crease up right here and really have it just sit on the lid. And I'm going to go back in with the brush that I used for the blue. I'm not going to dip into that Amsterdam shade. I'm just going to take whatever's left over and just kind of swipe it back and forth just to create that dimension again. I don't want to go back into that shade because I'm not looking for that shade of blue on my eye, but you can definitely build it up. Like I see with these shades, they are very buildable. So if you wanted to deepen that color blue, like you definitely can. But me personally, like I don't want to deepen it. I want to keep it as is and kind of just blend it out and smoke it out into that baby blue. And then what I'm gonna do next is I actually want to swatch this NikkieTutorials color just to see if it's like super. Oh, that's pretty, but that's not what I want. The NikkieTutorials is really pretty, but I'm honestly trying to stay subtle right now. I don't know why. Oh, let me see this Pride color. This Pride color is like a pink shade here. Let's see how that looks. Oh my gosh, wow. Did you see how that swatched? I definitely was not expecting this kind of like cotton candy pink. Like that's so pretty and definitely not what I'm going for, but that's super nice. Like I really like that. So I'm gonna go in with that Ivy shade. I'm gonna take this little tipped brush. Like it has super little bristles and it's perfect for the inner corner. So I'm gonna use that and I'm gonna take the Ivy color here. Oh, I think this is one. Let's see. Oh yeah, this one is the one that's good for the brush or your finger, but this inner corner is a little bit too big for my finger. And I think this brush is a little too little too. So I'm gonna go in with this brush here. This is like a flat eyeshadow brush and I'm gonna tap it lightly into the shadow. It looks like it doesn't pick up much with a brush, which is why it says it's good with your finger as well. But my finger, well, my nails are a little bit too long right now for me to really put this in with my finger, but it comes off nicely. As you can see, it has like a nice shine. My finger just to see. Yeah, I can't even get my finger in there. So we're gonna go back in with the brush. It really doesn't come off too much with the brush, and I don't know if it's because of the type of brush I'm using, but this might be a shade that's probably just better with your finger. And when I picked it up with my finger, I just couldn't get it in my eye, so I can't really try it. But let's just swatch it and see how it looks. Okay. I think I want to spray it a little too, to see if any more pigmentation comes off. I'm just going to spray it with the Wet n Wild Rose water primer. If you look, I don't want to dig too hard into the palette, but if you look, not much really comes off of it on the brush. So that's what I'm saying. I don't know if it's better just on the finger, but yeah, on the brush, oh, it's not really too pigmented, so that's why I want to spray it just to see if it'll come off better. to me it looks the same, so I'm just gonna leave it how it is. So looking at this palette, I think I want to just try a little something to make it pop a little more. So I was looking at this Zomer color here. It's like a peachy color, and I'm gonna take just a fluffy crease brush. I'm gonna dab it lightly, and I'm gonna go right above where I put that blue and where I put that nude color, just to see if it gives it a little more pop. I think out of all these shades, my favorite is the Plot Twist. Like, I really like how light it is and how it brightens up kind of this whole look. I really like that. Again, it really gives me kind of like a Spice Girls vibe, like a 90s vibe, because of my hair as well, like having my little clips in, like it's just giving me that 90s vibe, which I like. So there is a little bit of, like I said, I don't know if it's fallout or if it's just from me kind of dragging my brush down a little. So all I'm gonna do is kind of even it out on this side. I'm just gonna take my brush, I'm not putting any product on it, but I'm just gonna kind of smoke out this this line here and go take it a little bit under my eye. So I'm just gonna kind of use this and work it downwards so that it doesn't look like it's fallout, but that it's kind of like a blown out smoky eye. Lashes, I'm going in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills lashes. This is in the style Gorgina, and they're like a nice wispy long kind of lash. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these on off camera, and then I'll be right back. Okay guys, so this is the final look. I am very pleased with how this look came out. I actually really like how everything blended together. I like the pigmentation of everything. I like how smooth it all looks. Like, it's just a really pretty look. Again, I wasn't sure if I wanted to go more towards the bright side or the dark side, and I ended up kind of using both, which I'm happy with. I think that my favorite shade out of all these shades is the Plot Twist shade. I just really like that baby blue color and how it sat on my eyelid. I do like the Amsterdam, and honestly you wouldn't even be able to tell that I used this one because I was able to blend it down so much. But I think these shades are very buildable, and if you wanted to get this bright blue color, you definitely can. Just during this look, that's not what I wanted to go for. And again, I really just like how all these shades were. The shades swatch very beautifully. These colors are super smooth, glided on so nice onto my hand. I think the only shade that I really wasn't happy about was this Ivy shade, which is what's in my inner corner, and I do like it. You can see it is very shiny, but I feel like I wanted it maybe a little bit more shinier, or maybe just the way that it was coming off on my brush, I just felt like it wasn't good. But that is one of the shades that they said that you can use with a brush or your finger. So I would have to test it out with my finger and really see how pigmented it is. It's the only shade that I'm really kind of iffy about. Other than that, I really love this palette. I really like the shade ranges that she has. I cannot wait to get into these colors here. Like, I'm really like being drawn and called to these. So I definitely want to do a look on those. But overall, I really love the palette. I like that it has the 2 mirrors. And yeah, I just think it's a super cute idea of what she did and really represents how she is. So if you can get it, I suggest that you do, but I know that it is limited edition, so I'm not sure if it's on sale anymore. Overall, I do really love this palette, and I'm going to continue to play with it and see what looks I can come up with. If you guys like this video, please make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the Chrissy Crew already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I post a new video. And I will see you guys in my next video.